Imagine waking up on a morning. You pour your coffee, open your laptop, and join what you think is just another team meeting. 30 seconds later, your manager says, "Today, we're restructuring because AI can now do much of this work." Your stomach drops. Within 10 minutes, your badge is disabled, your laptop access disappears, and just like that, your job is gone. This isn't a movie. It's already happening across America. Customer service, marketing, programming, accounting, design, writing. Thousands of people are discovering that AI isn't just another tool, it's replacing entire careers. But here's the surprising part. The people who recover the fastest don't start by looking for another job. They do something else first. This is the story of John. And if AI ever takes your job, this story could save your financial future. John was 35 years old. He lived in Phoenix, Arizona. He wasn't rich. He wasn't struggling either. He earned about $78,000 a year as a customer support manager. His wife worked part-time at a local elementary school. Together they were raising 2 young children. Life wasn't perfect, but it felt stable. Every Friday night was pizza night. Saturday mornings meant soccer practice. Sunday evenings were family movie nights. Then AI arrived. At first, everyone thought it would just help them answer emails faster. A few months later, the company installed AI chatbots. Then AI began answering customer questions. Then it started writing reports, scheduling meetings, creating presentations, even training new employees. Management realized one supervisor could now manage work that used to require 4 people. One Monday morning, John received the email nobody wants, mandatory meeting. 10 minutes later, his position no longer existed. He drove home in complete silence. The radio was off. His phone kept buzzing with messages, but he couldn't answer any of them. The only thought running through his mind was, how am I going to tell my family? That evening, John sat at the kitchen table with his wife. They didn't panic. Instead, they opened every bank account, every savings account, every credit card statement, every monthly bill. Reality hit quickly. Mortgage, car payment, insurance, utilities, groceries, childcare. Without a paycheck, they had just over 4 months before the money would run out. But those 4 months changed everything. Because John had something many Americans don't, an emergency fund. It wasn't huge, about $18,000. Years earlier, friends laughed when he skipped expensive vacations, when he drove the older car, when he said no to upgrading his phone every year. Now those choices bought him something priceless. Time. Instead of accepting the first low-paying job available, he could actually think, plan, learn, and make smarter decisions. The emergency fund didn't solve every problem, but it stopped fear from making decisions for him. John realized something uncomfortable. The job he lost wasn't coming back. Sending out hundreds of resumes wouldn't change that. The market had changed, so he had to change too. Instead of asking, how do I get my old job back? He asked, what can AI not easily replace? He spent hours researching. He learned prompt engineering, AI workflow automation, project management, data analysis, public speaking, client communication, skills where humans still created value. Every morning, he treated learning like a full-time job. 8 o'clock, coffee, laptop, online courses, practice, projects, applications. He wasn't trying to beat AI. He was learning how to work alongside it. Within a few months, the same technology that replaced his old job started making him more valuable. John made another important decision. He never wanted one paycheck to control his entire life again. So he started building income outside his job. Nothing flashy, no get-rich-quick schemes. He helped local businesses automate customer emails. He created AI-powered workflows for small companies. He freelanced online. His wife sold printable classroom materials for teachers. At first, they earned only a few $100s each month, then $1,000, eventually more. For the first time, money arrived from multiple places. If one income disappeared, others remained. That changed how they viewed work forever. Instead of depending on one employer, they built financial flexibility. Even after losing his job, John didn't stop investing forever. He paused while searching for work. Then, once income returned, he restarted immediately. Not because the market was perfect, not because prices were low, but because he understood something many people forget. The stock market has survived wars, recessions, inflation, financial crises, technology revolutions, and every major economic disruption in modern history. Companies rise, companies fall, technology changes. But diversified investing has continued rewarding patient investors over decades. John increased contributions to his retirement account, bought low-cost index funds, ignored daily headlines, focused on the next 20 years instead of the next 20 days. He knew time in the market mattered more than timing the market. John also made one promise to himself. He would never finance a lifestyle he couldn't afford. No expensive truck just to impress neighbors. No luxury vacations on credit cards. No buying things because social media said everyone else had them.
He used debt carefully, only when it helped build long-term value.
Because during uncertain times, debt removes choices. Every monthly payment becomes another source of stress.
Financial freedom isn't about looking wealthy. It's about sleeping peacefully at night. 2 years after losing his job, John looked back. Losing his job had been one of the hardest moments of his life, but strangely, it became one of the best turning points.
His income was now higher. He had multiple income streams, new skills, investments growing, less debt, more confidence. AI didn't destroy his future. It forced him to build a stronger one. Because the biggest risk isn't that AI changes the job market. The biggest risk is pretending nothing is changing. So if AI ever takes your job, remember John's 5 steps. Build an emergency fund. Learn valuable new skills. Create income beyond one paycheck. Keep investing for the long term. And avoid unnecessary debt. Technology will continue changing, but people who adapt will always have opportunities. If this story made you think differently about your financial future,
share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Because preparation is always cheaper than panic.